What's good, UBTubies? Back at it again with another video. I am not gonna lie, I have been laying in bed for the past hour and a half. I was up late editing once again last night, and the bed just felt so good this morning. I slept so well, and it was just one of those mornings where I just did not feel like getting out of the bed yet. I just was taking it easy. It is also cloudy outside, so my energy level is not the same as it would be if it is sunny and shining. But the high today in New York is going to be about 85, but cloudy. And I woke up with a very specific flavor on my taste buds this morning as well. I am craving another pastrami egg and cheese sandwich on an everything bagel. So I think I'm going to go grab one of those. I've got this black coffee that I've been sipping on now, and it's just one of those days where, since I am leaving tomorrow, I do kind of want to take it easy and not feel stressed and just kind of start packing. Got to do laundry, got to clean up my hair, you know, make sure I don't forget anything and be orderly, because I kind of like to just kind of ease into things like this, because I used to have a tendency to, you know, stress about things, and I basically still am a chronic procrastinator. But getting the important things in the day done first is the priority. And like, I kind of feel like going to the gym, but it's like the gym is not as important as all the other tasks that I do have to check off the list for the day. So I might be putting the gym off for a bit today just to make sure I get everything done that is important and preparing me for this trip. So I also have the table, well, my dining table as well as my coffee table arriving today. I'm excited to see how everything is going to be looking in the apartment. It seems like I'm having a lot of tables, and I'm gonna have to do a little bit more of rearranging and whatnot just to make room for everything. But I think everything is gonna fit just fine, and I am just really loving the fact that I have a one bedroom as opposed to settling for the studio that I was originally going to get before the one bedroom came available. I don't know what it is, but I just feel so lucky and blessed by the apartment gods to have found this apartment, because I just, you know, especially with everything in it right now, with the bed and the rug and the vibes and the furniture, you guys sending me stuff and just everything, it just like, I just wake up and I feel blessed and I feel happy, and I'm so grateful to be in this apartment. And just, I don't know how it worked out, but this is where we are and I'll take it. But I hope you all are having a fabulous Friday and enjoying all the vibes, whether it is sunny, cloudy, rainy, or whatever, wherever you are. And I hope that you are getting something done today that is productive and you're doing something that you enjoy doing. So with that said, you guys, I'm probably gonna get a head start on this laundry. I'm gonna take it downstairs, and these guys are quick. They usually get the laundry done the same day, as opposed to when I was in Brooklyn, it would take until the next day most of the time for me to get the laundry done. So these ladies are quick. I love it. And I'm gonna get that out of the way, probably go grab a bagel just to satisfy my hunger this morning. I don't know why I feel so hungry this morning. Of course, there's no point in me stocking up my fridge or anything, because before I leave for this trip, there's no reason for me to stock up my fridge or freezer with food and stuff if I'm getting ready to go on vacation. That's why I've been just eating out like crazy for the past few days. But, you know, once I get back from the trip, I imagine I will probably try to slow down a little bit as far as going out to eat. But it is hard with a city like this. There's just so much diversity, so much good food, so much, just, you smell it in the air, and just like, it just makes you not want to cook at home. I'm not lying to you, that's just the vibes. At least for me personally, I just find it very difficult to eat at home because there's so much good food, and all different kinds of food, from Thai, Asian, Mexican, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Italian, just like European, everything. It's just so much good stuff outside, and it's hard to just settle. It's like, man, like if I'm passing this up on the street, like I want to just grab something and not want to, like, you know, be in the kitchen cook. I mean, I do enjoy cooking and I need to get back into it. That is something that I'm going to do, is get back in the kitchen and start trying to prepare meals and whatnot. But I'm just saying, New York is New York and I love this city. But with that said, guys, I'm going to get the day started and go grab this bagel. So let's get it started. So this is the run up the street, and go grab a pastrami bagel fit. I've got this brown bucket cap on head. I don't know the brand name, but I did get it from Essence. It was pretty cheap, and these are actually the only bucket hats that I've found that fit my head. Very small head, and regular bucket hats make me look like I am drowning in the hat. So I need to find out what brand this is for you guys if you got small heads. And then I've got the ALD crew neck and these shorts that I picked up from Urban Outfitters, and then I just threw the Birkenstocks on bottom. I'm going to just drop this laundry downstairs, and these ladies are gonna get this laundry done fairly quickly, so I'll probably pick it up around 5. They're usually pretty quick. But yeah, I'm just hoping that since it is 80 degrees that this crew neck does not make me sweat too bad just going 5-6 blocks or whatever it is to go grab this bagel. So let's get over there. So first of all, it was scorching hot outside. It's like 80 something. I totally underestimated how warm it was going to be outside with that crew neck on, and just walking about half a mile to get to the bagel shop and come back. I mean, I was sweating profusely as I came back to the apartment complex, but it was totally worth it because that bagel was fire. I ended up getting the pastrami, egg and cheese on an everything bagel, and I switched the cheese from American and got Swiss this time. So it was a nice little switch up. I think I'm going to keep bouncing back between the American and Swiss cheese just to kind of switch things up a little bit. But as I came back, I got my coffee table. So I believe this will be a fairly simple setup. So I did want to just get a head start on that. I'm not sure exactly what time the dining table is going to show up, but it feels good otherwise to have this secured in my apartment, and let's get to it. cleaned up, I want to just kind of run over to the bodega and get either chicken over rice halal or another chopped cheese. I guess I'll kind of figure out once I'm in the bodega, but just wanted to give you guys a glimpse of the bodega fit. So I've got the bucket hat back on, just another black Airism tee, and then I got these denim shorts from Zara, and then I threw the Birks on feet. But this is just a quick run to the bodega fit, and let's grab something because I keep skipping meals and forgetting to eat, so gotta stop doing that. So today was definitely a chill Friday for me. I don't know about you guys, but I have just been basically sitting in my apartment and getting things ready for my trip or my cruise this weekend. I do fly out tomorrow, not super early, thankfully. I actually chose a late morning flight. That way I can still kind of like chill. I really do not like getting up early for flights and having those super early in the morning flight. But I did just eat that chicken over rice. I just kind of wanted something a little bit more simple, not something over the top. And also picked up some garlic. They call these tostones, but it's more like plantain chips. And these are some Trolley fruit punch. I don't know. I just really been on this sour gummy thing right now. So that's gonna be just kind of while I edit, something to snack on. And I did get my packing done. I certainly overpacked, and that's just pretty normal for me. I typically do about 85 to 90% of my packing the night before or the day before, and then essentially the morning before I kind of finish getting the last things together, but about 90% or so packed right now. And then, like I said, like my toiletry bag and stuff like that, I'll finish up the last few things in the morning. I almost got my dining table. So my dining table is here. I feel so good that I got the dining table and the coffee table in my house or in my apartment now. So that feels good. The dining table actually was missing some parts, unfortunately. So I am not able to put the table. I was hoping to be able to eat off of that tonight. I was really excited about eating off of an actual dining table, but you know, people make mistakes, companies make mistakes. So, and the dining table was actually sent by Antoine, and the note says, "Hey, I got you the faux plant. I like watching your channel. You seem like a dope dude. I hope you enjoy your gift, from Antoine." So thank you so much, Antoine, for getting me this table. I really appreciate it, and I will have to actually put it together once I come back from the cruise, because it is missing a few key parts for me to be able to complete. So thanks once again, Antoine. Love you, bro. And basically now I'm just kind of contemplating what else needs to be done before I get out of here. Felt real lazy about finishing my hair. I can bring my stuff and just kind of finish up on the cruise, but gonna try to stay consistent. The only issue on the cruise is their Wi-Fi packages are pretty expensive. It's like 25 to 30 bucks a day to get Wi-Fi, or at least the Wi-Fi that I need to be able to upload and do what I need to do as far as YouTube. So I still will probably be purchasing that regardless, because this is what I do and it's what I want to do. So, you know, having a paywall like that is certainly a inconvenience, but I want to try to do the best that I can to stay consistent with these videos, and I absolutely love making these videos. So other than that, like I said, guys, it's just been a very chill day, even though it kind of sucks because outside it was a very nice day in New York. Like just looking outside my window, and the couple of times that I did step outside, it just feels like summer. Like I've never experienced a New York summer personally, but just seeing the Friday vibe of everybody just kind of walking around and just taking it all in, it just felt right. And I do always just kind of feel weird about not being outside when I see a bunch of other people outside kind of enjoying the weather, and it's a nice day, blue skies. It wasn't as cloudy as I thought it was going to be, but like I said, just wanted to kind of take it easy since I will be going on this cruise. It'll probably be a lot of action. And one thing that was also on my mind is, like, for the past month that I have been in this apartment, I don't think I have hung out or kicked it with a single person other than myself. And I'm wondering, I'm like, am I weird? Am I a strange person for just kind of doing my own thing and being a loner and, you know, doing solo activities? And it's like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's like, this is what I enjoy doing. I enjoy my own company. And, you know, it would be nice to have a couple friends out here. I do have, you know, some homies out here, but I'm just saying, as far as like my day to day and my week to week, I don't really need to have a bunch of people. I just essentially just like, I actually almost prefer, or I actually do prefer doing most things solo. And I don't think there's a problem with it. I think it's okay to be comfortable with yourself and enjoy doing things alone. Do I take it to an extreme? Probably, but there will be a time and a place for me to be a little bit more social and be out and about. Because things that just kind of like prevent me. It's just like I don't drink and I don't necessarily party at all, really. And you know, I just kind of like just doing my own. I just like going to parks, walking around. I like doing street photography, stuff like that. And it doesn't really involve, most of the hobbies that I am involved in at least, is not required to have any other people involved. So, you know, it's totally fine. And I don't know if any of you guys can relate to where I currently am at, but, you know, I just love this city and it just brings me everything and it brings me straight up joy. It just fills up my happiness meter that much more than any other place that I've been to. And I couldn't imagine myself living anywhere else. So I kind of look at things like that now, how it fills up my happiness meter, even coming down to like driving from point A to point B to biking or taking the subway and micro mobility and stuff like that. It's like I'm so much happier without a car in my life. I'm so much happier, and tweaking and analyzing every single aspect of my life, that what things make you happy, what things make you not happy, and just kind of fine tuning it until you find the right balance of things to be at your utmost peace and just you're okay with things. Like I don't want to have roommates. I don't want to try to save money to have roommates. I want to just be solo and live by myself and pay a premium for my peace and my happiness, and all that stuff is very important in my opinion. And you know, you can take that the way that you want, but that's just how I feel about it. And I hope you all are enjoying your Friday. I hope you enjoy your weekend. And I almost feel bad about going on this cruise. Like I kind of just want to stay in New York and just like keep doing New York things, just because I just love doing that. I just love being in the city and just exploring and being out and about and just doing what I do here. But you know, I want to go see family and get on this cruise and go see these other islands and stuff. But you know, I'm gonna make the most of it for sure. But I hope you all enjoyed this content, and this is the end of the night, so make sure you do something positive. Please like and subscribe if you have not already, and of course I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.